Today I'm going to be doing some testing between the bolt-action rifle and the new semi-automatic rifle. I'll begin with costs. The bolt-action costs 300 wood, 30 high-quality metal and 100 cloth, and the new gun costs 450 fragments, metal fragments, and 60 cloth. So there's quite a big gap between resources needed. The new gun is definitely the cheaper option because you don't have to go and farm the high-quality metal. And it has a maximum capacity of 16 bullets. And as you all know, the bolt action has a maximum of 4. So you get 4 times the capacity in the new gun. Okay, now I'm going to be doing some range testing. As you can see way off in the distance, I've made a very badly painted target. And now I will be testing the distance, or the range between the two. Both are using the original standard bullets, and I've put a holographic sight on both weapons just to be a bit more accurate. I have Vis Attack 1 on, so you will be able to see bullet drop between the two guns. And I will try and hit as close to the blue dot as possible. Okay, that was the bolt. And the line on the right will be the semi-automatic. Now they were the same distance, so I did move slightly to the right so the lines wouldn't match up and be all weird. Okay, so as you can see, I was pretty accurate with the bolt. I just hit the blue dot, but as you can see, the semi-automatic rifle line went a lot lower. So I personally wouldn't use this gun to snipe people. Stick with the bolt. I won't see these lines clear up, and I will test both again, but with the high velocity ammunition. Okay, now we'll test with the high velocity ammunition. I'm at the same range again, and that is pretty accurate because if I move back slightly, the sign disappears, and if I move slightly forward, it comes back into view. So that's how I've gauged where I'm standing. Okay, we'll try with the bolt action now. And I'll move slightly to the right again. And we'll just compare again to see if the high velocity made much of a difference with bullet drop. Okay, so as you can see, the bolt action remained pretty much unchanged. It's on the same sort of line of where it was before, but as you can see, the semi-automatic rifle has lifted a little bit. It's into the red, nearly into the white. So obviously it does make a difference, but still I wouldn't snipe people with this gun. I would use this gun to defend a base rather than attack people. Okay, I've got my friend Joel here. You may remember him from other testing videos I've done. I'll have 50 bullet protection with the armor I'm wearing, which is kind of the standard armor that people wear when they go to raid. Now he's going to shoot me once in the chest with a standard bullet from a bolt action. Just did 20 damage and 20 bleeding. And now a bullet to the chest from the semi-automatic rifle. So 8 damage and 8 bleeding. Now we'll just go back to the bolt action. And the bullet to the chest again. 20 damage and 20 bleeding. And a bullet from the semi-automatic rifle to the chest again. 8 damage, 8 bleeding. So that's quite a good indication of how much damage they do. The bolt action does roughly 2.5 times the damage of the semi-automatic rifle with this armor setup and then bullets and that range, so you can kind of gauge for yourself what it's going to be doing. Okay, now I'm going to test to see what sort of stopping power each weapon has. My friend Joel is on that rock over there. I'm just going to be looking at this tree as if I was chopping it. and then he's going to run towards me. I'm going to turn around and put him down, and then we'll compare how far he can get to me with each weapon. Okay, so start running. Okay, so that was actually a headshot, which does happen in the game. He got here, and I'll make a little memorial for him, or he resurrects over there somewhere. So I'll put down a signpost. Okay, now before the sun sets, we'll test it out with the semi-automatic. I think I was at this tree. Yep. Okay, so start running. Fucking signpost in the way. Okay, so we got a tiny bit closer than with the bolt action rifle. Now, I did miss 2 of them shots, I think. And I did hit him in the head once. Now, how many shots? I got 8, so 8 to 6 shots it took to put you down. So, if you was more accurate, you would have put him down further away. And, of course, it does vary. You could have hit him in the head 3 times and that would have killed him. Or you could have missed all 16 times and he would have killed you. But that's kind of something to go off for damage as well. Okay, the conclusion. Now, this is coming from a personal view, which is mine. I would keep this gun for defense only. Maybe go hunting with it. I just couldn't see it as a good raiding weapon. It hasn't got the high damage of the bolt to pick people off from a distance, nor has it got the rapid fire of the AK-47 to take people down close range. It's a bit of a weird gun, I can't quite describe it. It would be good for defending because you have consistent, accurate damage. The recoil isn't that bad, so you can kind of just keep tapping the mouse and get some accurate shots off. But for a low budget weapon, I'd say it's definitely the best out of, say, the pistols and the shotguns and stuff. Thompson, I'd say it's better than the Thompson. So I hope some of you found this useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. The weapon has been released, the semi-automatic rifle, which bridges the gap between the bolt-action rifle and the AK-47.